Hello and welcome to my AI Magic live demonstration on how to use AI for both your prompt generation and your image generation. All right, where did that? Had to turn off my other screen there for a second. I thought it wasn't going to start up, but it did. Now let's go back over here. Um, Welcome to everybody who's here. I spent a little bit more time working on the graphics today so that you can have a little bit better slide. And this is just my live stream. I've noticed that AI is being vilified in the news. Everybody's saying AI is going to take over and you're going to have to worry about your jobs. And you may not have to worry about your job, but you do have to worry about the other guy who's learning AI. So it might be a good idea to learn it. Uh, the topic for today is just to have fun with AI and to get out there and to learn how to do prompts. And actually, you don't even have to learn how to do prompts. You can have the AI do the prompts for you. That's one of the things that I'm going to show you today. And AI is transforming art creation, the way that people are viewing art and doing art. And there's a lot of conversation about art in AI. In the fact that the AI models are being accused of stealing art. However, the art is different. It's just that it's very close and dangerously close to what the originals are in many instances. The goal for this live demo is going to be to show you paid and free versions of AI and just see how they work out for doing an image generation and then maybe even actually prompt generation and then image generation. I'm getting ahead of myself. And Bard and Voila Bard is the free version from Google. And I'm finding that that is getting more and more complex, more and more, not complex, more and more able daily. And Voila is the one that I use, which interfaces with GPT-4 and GPT 3.5, and also the internet. In the future, they're planning on integrating Claude 2, which would be nice. But I've kind of fallen in love with GPT-4 myself. Well, let's get on to doing some prompt generation with audience interaction. So whoever is out there, feel free to put in there whatever you want as far as image generation goes. And I will then put it into Bard, which we also have. Let me get sharing here for sharing my whole screen because I forgot to do that. Entire screen. Screen one. Share. And that'll be all the way down at the bottom of my thing. Let me come on down. Not there. Keep coming down. Oh my. My world for a scroll wheel. All right. Here's the introduction. We're pretty much done with the introduction, so we can close this one out. And let's come down to show on stream, which will be, you have one. GTO helps, welcome here. And great to see you here. You have won an inspiring photo for 2024 with a list of my biggest goals to accomplish on it. That could work. We could do that and put that in there. And if you put your biggest goals and just put it like goal one, don't even put goal one, just put down, I want a bigger paycheck. And we'll put that in there and just have it be something like that with a little comma after it, and we'll plug it into both Voila and Bard and see if they can generate out a prompt for AI imaging, which is what I am working on getting done today. And let's see, I will go and show. This is the prompt that I've worked up on Voila that I use for image generation. This one will make it so that I can make a prompt. And for example, GTO Helps just gave me an idea. So I could go a human sitting at the table. Oops, and I didn't share that. I did, I did the same thing last time. Let's see, show on screen. There we go. And let's take me off of the screen because let's see if that makes it, that kind of makes it really look interesting. Now, let's go over to here, and I wouldn't be able to go back and find out. Hello. All right. That is a little bit complex, but when I switch over to Voila, it should be just that showing, but the problem is I can't tell if that's the only thing showing. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I only have two screens and I have just one person. All right, so now we're into doing the prompt generation. A human sitting at the table with thought bubbles for all his goals for the upcoming year. Number one YouTube channel. Number one YouTube channel. More money. What else could we do? And this will be kind of tough because AI has in image generation, just FYI, it doesn't do well with letters. You'll find out what I'm talking about. And more money. And how about quit job? We're going to do this one really quickly. Now, the nice thing about doing this way, we can then go straight over from here. We copy this. This is the prompt that we're using. And copy this. And we bring it over to Bard and see if Bard can do the same thing. This is Voila there. This is Bard here from Google. We just gave it the same exact prompt and input. We'll see what it comes up with. It's taking its time. I did hit start, didn't I? Nope. New text document. test. Let's see if it can do this. All right. Bring that one over. Don't save. Closing other things out. Don't save. It's always when you think you have everything cleaned off your right before going that you find other things in the way. All right, let's see what Bard came up with. A lone figure sits at a worn table. Okay, there we go. Here's the prompt right here. And create thought bubble. Let's see if this works. Because the thought bubbles are where the problem is. This is some earlier things that got generated. The dog sitting on the couch. This is the one that you saw coming in. This was in the background, and I had pulled this out and put it over the text using Photopea. And we're clearing things out so that we can make a new. This is the one that Bard came up with, and we'll see how it looks. We're going to generate 3 images and all horizontal. Generate. And while it's doing that, let's go back over to Voila, and we'll copy this whole thing, which is the prompt used. And the output. Just copy that and go like, oh, darn, I forgot to go back and get this and copy it again. Because once you hit copy, it erases what you copied before. Can't see them, Bill. Oh yeah, you can't see it because I haven't brought them up yet. I'm doing work on some other stuff. Here is one. And see, because the AI wasn't able to have the text there, that's what it did. It brought that one up. And let's see what we got showing over here. Okay, that's not helping. Show screen 1. Come down. Now I see what you're talking about. Actually, let's switch over the screen to share screen. I understand. We're going to share, and we're going to share entire screen, and screen 2 is what we're going to share instead, which will get rid of some of that problem here and show this on stream. And we're going to just move some things over. All right, you want to see the pictures? Here's the pictures that came up. Here's GTO working away at coming up with some things. Oh, here's actually one that had a bubble. This is what I was talking about with AI having trouble with bubbles and text. Now let's see if it comes up even bigger, because odds are high that this text here will be gibberish. See, right there, gibberish, not much in there. So for doing that, the way to get the AI to do that would be empty word bubbles, or to go in and take this into Photo P and, okay, Photo P. We start up Photo P. And new project. Of course, we're kind of jumping the gun here, but what the heck. All right. This is the old project, so we can just go File New and just go, Create. Okay, good enough. And here's the thing. We go and copy it. Kind of an elaborate. But like I said, AI does not like text. So take that, and then we would go and do a lasso select in here. Delete it. Move it a little bit more so I can delete some more. Delete it. And yes, gibberish. No kidding. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to just put some, drop some color in there, which is, I think this is this the one for my, not free pen? This is it. No. I usually use paint for that, for this particular part. And I'm trying to find my, oh, there it is. Here it is. This is the one with the bucket. No, how about go like this, we go like this, we go like that. And then we want to, oh, gradient. Where are you, gradient? Whoops. The joys of working with too many, there's the gradient. Paintbrush, paint there. I knew I'd find it eventually. And because I had that all selected, we have to deselect everything. And we'll get it again over here. Get that lasso part. You can get the idea. And then you go here and you go to your text and type something in here. Except flip this back around. More, oh, come on. Rasterize, okay, rasterize it. Now let's get back down to here. Make more. This is not wanting to work for me today. Type tool. Make more money. I knew that was the problem. Oh, and it's because up here is where my color is. Okay. Oh, the joy, the joy. Right, okay. There we go, text layer. More than one way to, okay. Move it. Yeah. Can't move the mountain, move Muhammad. There we go. Make more money inside of a thing. I will put letters in different app. Yeah, like Photopea. Yes, exactly. So that's how you could do it. And you can use the AI art to get your rough copy. And this thing here, you can just copy it and move it into other things with doing AI image generation. Now, for something simpler, like say, generate an image of Goldie. I spell Goldilocks. And I'm not showing that, am I? Because I didn't have change over. Let's move these guys over too, so it'll make it easier to see everything. And I won't have to switch around as much. I forgot about the infinity problem that you have. This is deep AI. Well, let's take the human, and we will also compare the generation of. Now, earlier I was seeing that deep AI did not like some of the generated things that I had for. We'll see if it gives me a hazard on this or if it generates it. It's going to generate it. Yay! And can I make this any bigger? No, not bigger. Well, the AI person got a lot older and he's thinking about money. I think it's because I put money in there somewhere. Now, airbrush, we'll be lucky if we get anything on airbrush. And we're not even going to do airbrush because I'd have to re-sign in and that one. But we have stock image and airbrush for the same thing. Now what we can do is try did we do the, no, we didn't. We did the Bard one. Overflowing money bags. All right, this is Bard. We'll see what Bard comes. I mean, not Bard, Voila. Let's see what that comes up with. Generate. And it's kind of interesting with stock image AI, the new version just basically slops everything all over and you can deal with each one of these individually, which is kind of nice. What I'm doing is just clearing out so you can see what's going on here. And this is actually here, this white part is the size of the canvas. Ooh, came close. You tib. So we got one bubble, and varying the prompt would also help sometimes. Like if we put, instead of, all right, let's see what the prompt is, if we can get the whole thing showing here. We use the AI to get us started because this was all human seated in a rustic wooden serene, gazing over the distance. Above the head floats a large, translucent, now several large. large translucent bubbles. And we could even go and translucent, where do we got this? Translucent thought bubbles. Filled with vibrant color. Come on. Images filled with vibrant. It's kind of funny because it's actually stealing from my past. Okay. See, more money. See, none of those are coming out. So just numerous. Okay, so colors. And a bold exit sign. All right, let's see if we can get, how about several large translucent thought bubbles filled with various Now we've changed the prompt. Let's see what we get for a result. Yeah, quite the beard, huh, Greg? And one of the big takeaways from this whole presentation is the fact that with AI, it's just you play around with it, and the more you view it as just something to see. Now we got, instead of, when I put several in there, look at, now we got a whole bunch of thought bubbles, but they aren't really large. And so let's go, let's try 3 instead. Instead of several, how about 4? And we'll see how that works. And yes, stock image AI is my favorite of the AI photo generators that I use. Deep image is nice, but the problem is a lot of times it doesn't like what you're trying to do, and it'll say. And by the way, if you do deep image AI, this thing right here is probably the best one to pick, even though it looks like the least intuitive one. This one gets a pretty decent picture when you put it in there. We got 2 of them going at this time. Ooh, look at this. This is pretty close, Greg. But we even got closer on this one. All right, let's go. And now what you can do with this after you're done with it on stock image AI, this upscaling is just for this one picture right here. So when I upscale it, I'm upscaling the image, which means all that is giving it more detail per inch. And so you can actually expand it bigger. And then you can download that image. And I'm downloading image 18, and I'm going to send that over to Greg right after the broadcast. Yeah. See, with a couple of them, it's not too bad. And then you could just take those out. And how about with, let's try it with nothing in there. Human seated at a rustic desk, the serene, gazing into the distance, head floats 4 large translucent thought bubbles. And symbolizing door, skates, all right, this quit job. I think we take quit job out of there. Suggesting new opposite. All right, it's glow. Oh, look. See, the glow is, these are the new ones. Beginning. Quit, job, quit. Yes. All right, let's see what we get this time. As we pare this thing down, it gets a little bit more definitive. And if you want a different one, Greg, you know, I will generate that one too. And we'll give it a try. As a matter of fact, why don't we take this whole thing and see what Deep AI does with it, seeing as that one's for free, which we like. Let's see, we still got, here's the big one. These are the new ones, and they're not that much better. All right, let's close these out so we can get some vision as to what we're doing and where we're going. Oh, I like this one. Here's one. Ah, here, these are the new ones. They went in underneath everything, I think. Although that's way more than 4. We can upscale this one and send that one to you too, because this is you looking out over the mountains, thinking of all the things that you could do. These are all the thoughts that have just drifted away that you're thinking about. And this is the way we all dress for our jobs. Bill, if you could send me, are you able to send me the one with the blank bubbles? Yeah. You mean this one right here? I'm going to upscale it and send it to you. I can send you anything, Greg. ASMR. Yeah, ASMR. You know, those things yeah, that's what this is. No kidding. Okay. And this will be image number 19. 19. Now, what we could also do is use stock image real, see what that does. And I think we're still on blank things. Let's delete out all this. Human-centered messages, and did I put 4? Yeah, 4 large translucent thought. Let's try 3. One thing that AI is not good at doing, at least AI image generators, is thought. And also when you're doing AI and you're working with text, you can tell it, you know, if it's a unique word, like say you only used the word bear once, or you want to change every time you use bear to kitten, you could do that. But with photo generation, somehow, and it does remember what you've given it in each session. So it might not give you a correction on photos. Photos, a lot of times I just switch programs. Let's see. How do you like this one, Greg? This one's kind of cool. Those are like cloud thought bubbles. Would you like to add that to your cart, sir? Just give me a thumbs up. In the meantime, I'm upscaling it anyways and downloading it. I'll just send them all to you. Downscale. Image 20. Yeah, this one's got, so this is one way that I would do in the future, if I was going to do this seriously for one of my images, I would definitely go without text, because text is really tough. Anyone who follows me on Facebook, like Amazon, it is AMZN or something like that, even though you spell out the whole thing. All right, now we got that one done. So we're going to delete that one out. And what about this one? Do you want this one too? It's a little bit different. We'll upscale it and download it too. We could just zip it all. Pictures generated by AI also take up less room than a conventional photo, most conventional photos. Granted, some of the ones from my old school 8 and 9 megapixel cameras, those don't take up very much space. All right, we got that one. And this one I didn't like. I think I'd get the, ugh, that looks awful. And that is why you generate 3. If you get the option, let's see where is my deep images AI? Well, that's kind of interesting. One more. See, this is what we all dream about, is all this money. And deep AI is really cool. And another thing that I would recommend when you try out deep AI or any program for that matter is go through each one of these guys and just hit generate, especially if you don't have to pay credits. And even with like Airbrush, which I do pay credits for, I have never gone through all my credits, and I have 250 Oh, you have to go at 145? Okay. Well, thank you very much for staying around there, Greg. Do you have anything else that you would prefer to see? How about a new car? A non-rainy day in Pennsylvania? George Washington crossing the Delaware? Was all good. Okay. Oh, look, see, now this is with this guy here. You get this type of I'm going to download that one. I think you'd like that one. One more. Notice the difference. This is from Stock Image AI, and this is from the Deep AI. Some of them will actually put, like this one here is actually my, it's not a AI generated thing. This is my video that I recorded this morning using Voila, which has AI which interprets and automatically lays in your closed captioning. Now what's Streamalive say? Yes, gibberish. I know what you're doing. I guess what we could do, Greg, is we will go and see if there are any questions. Bill, if you'd send them to me, yeah, I'm going to send that. And this, speaking of AI programs, is a little bot called, well, actually, the program's called Streamalive. And this is the Streamalive bot, which goes into your chat and will pull out all of the questions asked. That alone is worth getting the Streamalive program for somebody like me that is a one-armed paper hanger. And we come all the way down to here. Show this on stream. All right. Open the floor for questions. We've done that. Live responses to queries, we're doing that. I'm going to definitely send you all those things. Recap of the demonstrations. Not all demonstrations work properly. We did demonstrate that AI has a tough time with text. The higher end AI programs probably can maybe do text. I don't know. I think most people who use AI are doing the same thing I do. You get the basic picture, and then whatever text you want, you overlay it yourself. Because if you want it done right as far as text goes, best to do it yourself. Reflect technologies. Technologies in the future of art. It's going to be the same thing. I mean, with AI and paintings, for example, you're going to have people doing AI art. There's going to be think about it. They have 3D printers now. Why can't you just have an AI hooked up to one of your printers and have it scoop out paint? And you could have an AI generated photo that is printed out onto a canvas and with real paint and sell that as real art. I've read articles about AI selling for in the thousands. Of course, I have yet to see somebody buy an AI picture for more than 1,000, but who knows? That might be true, or it might be a white elephant. The role of AI, yes, and call to action. Like and subscribe to my videos. That's my call to action. But more so than that, I'm basically embracing AI. I'm tired of the fact that in the news media and even some other people, even here, are saying that AI is bad. Well, it's not bad. It's people improperly using it. It's people not error checking it. It's people having an AI that just flat out steals, because AI will do whatever it's told to do. The question is, are you telling it to do something that's ethically moral, or is it amoral? Farewell, and thank you for audience participation. I had a great time today, and I'm going to stick around for the next 15 minutes, Greg, even after you leave. But maybe I'll just cut the end of the video off, but nah, we got to stay for the whole hour. It's going to be fun. So where are you heading off to, Greg, by the way? And announce any upcoming events or videos related to the channel. Yes, I am getting back to doing more YouTube. I kind of took a couple of months off, a lot of personal matters that had to be attended to. They haven't really gotten any easier, but I'm getting a more efficient flow. And there's a book that I actually gave Greg that I'm also reading, because I read the first 3 chapters. I thought it was going to be great. And then I realized, oh, this is just another time management book with a different soup du jour, a different flavor. Time to make dinner, cutting up the veggies and everything. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Speaking of dinner, I had a great lunch, though. I made a sliced turkey sandwich with some leftover turkey that I had made on Thanksgiving. And actually, hot sauce doesn't flip your trigger. But I just basically got 2 large 1-quart squirt bottles of Who Found Foods sriracha sauce over at the commissary the other day. I saw 2 bottles up there, and there were only 2 bottles for sale, and I bought them because anybody that is a sriracha fan loves Who Found Foods. And I finally figured out why Who Found Foods sriracha is so popular. And that's because the main ingredient is garlic. And people, they may not admit it, but garlic is yummy. All right, let's go and get back to doing some other stuff, and we will think about maybe sharing for getting ready for next week. Let's see what we can do here and go back over to, I wonder, yeah, I could probably do it right over the top of this, couldn't I? All right. We'll hide this one and go back to showing this. No, that one? Yeah, this is it. All right. Yep, I'm on there. Now, one of the things that I love about Voila is because it is an extension. Oh, I didn't even say about this thing here, this other one that I was going to. One thing with YouTube, and I was doing all of the wall posts on my video for this upcoming live, as a matter of fact. And I just want to bring it to some people's attention so that they, when they run into this problem, they don't get upset and they dig down and find the answer to the problem. When you hit the show me the link, and this is the link that they give you for sharing. And if you plug that into your browser, yeah, it takes you right to this broadcast. However, prior to broadcast, if you're going to put it on your wall, best to hit this link and then go into your address bar and copy the link that shows, which was this link. Because when I went and did the video search on my channel, this yielded nada, not a thing. However, this one made it so that I could put the video in the link with a nice little thumbnail into my community wall. Also, another use of AI. Here's what I had originally written. I put, "Hi all, come join us live in 1 hour. We'll be doing some amazing things with AI and some not amazing things. Also, if you want, we'll download and send them to you." See, you guys should all come here. I'm sending all of them. I think there's like 5. If you go back and you watch this thing over, I'm going to be sending at least 5 images, and I might send Greg a couple more because he's a buddy. And you are all buddies, actually. Now, I took this and I said, oh, what'll make it more clickable so that maybe 10 people will watch this video? I put this into ChatGPT 4 and I said, improve this, even put clickbait in there if you want, because I don't, I'll still deliver. And don't miss out. Tune in live, 60 minutes for mind-blowing surprises. Want exclusive downloads? Get them directly to you. Join us soon, which was 60 minutes. There we go. Back to this. Whoa, that window. Let's bring it all the way up so you can see the whole thing. All right. What were we going to do? We're going to make a, we're going to bring up my Voila. Come on. Figures, I find the one window where it won't do it. Sometimes you get blocked. Let's see if I can get it on this one. There we go. So we could, in essence, if you wanted, you could go into deep AI and use Voila to make your image generation. Let's image generation prompt of a day at the beach, golden hour, California. Now, golden hour is right around sunset, actually. You know, just before it, when the things start changing. Now it's pretending it's, it's doing what it can. It's jazzing it up a bit. We copy this whole thing, and let's see if Deep AI says this is not good. Now with Voila, just because I've done this before, this is the move handle. Do not take it all the way off the screen and then let go, because then you won't be able to move it. You'll have to close it. Put it all the way up in the corner if you want to get it out of the way, or just over here somewhere. But never let that off the side. Now, it won't let you do it to the right. I mean, to the left, but it will let you do it to the right. Did we copy? I think we copied everything. We'll find out in half a second. Control A, Control V, and generate. Reload. Okay, reload the site. We'll see if that. All right, generate. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. Yay. And we're set to this filter right here. So it'll be a little bit different. I think more comical. But this one, not bad. Then we can check the different filters. This shows that it's rendering the picture. Now let's see, next week we're going to do more AI. Oh, I like that one. And an amazing thing about Deep AI is the fact that it, in addition to being free, it will, they say enhance, which is basically the same word as upscale. Now it's enhanced. You can see it's a little bit more detailed, but on the download is what it would really show up. Did it download it? All right, let's see what we have. 3.7, this is it. And this one's 3.7. And let's do one without we'll just do it again. And then we'll see whether the enhance, not running it, what the difference is in size. No people on the beach. Let's just download it. See, 500. See how much bigger the enhanced versions are? So when you look at it, 514 kilobytes versus 3.7 megabytes. So this is about 6 times larger than this one, roughly. So enhance really does do something. Now, can we still, all right, we can, so you can use that. Now let's see if we can do the same thing using AI chat over here and using the same prompt. All right, what was that? That was, let me see if I can do it over here. All right. Try not to bore you here. History. And we just did that. All right, generate. Here we go. There's the exact same prompt that we used. Now, I'll be interested to see if this is accepted by Deep AI, seeing as it had so much. I think it was just if you put a person in there, it wasn't very happy with that. Okay, image. Even looks like they put a person in there. Or is that a dolphin? Looks kind of like the cross between a person and a dolphin or something jumping out there. And enhance that and download it. Deep AI. I can't say enough good things about it. And we have Bard also. Let's see if we can do something with Bard and see what Bard gives us for that. Okay, generate a prompt. Now, one of the things using GPT-4 is that it embellishes more than other programs. Wow, that's an interesting way to look at it. I wonder if I copied the whole thing. Overall additions, let's see. Wow, let's go like this. Come on. I think that is it. Prompt. Okay. Let's see what we got. What we get. Put that over to here. We're putting it into stock image.ai. Delete that one out. And generate 3 real. How about realistic? We'll see what we end up with. And this will be the last one that we're working on today. If anyone has any questions, feel free to send them on in. Hope you are enjoying this. Mistakes are all part of it. Look at this. Wow, it took everything and put it in there. Now that's really, Bard did a really good job. Now, let's add generated prompt seeing golden hour following generate a prompt that can be used in AI generation following a scene, a day at the beach, golden hour, with an attractive couple walking hand in hand on the sand. Got that, man? I like the way Bard really goes and really puts a whole lot of extra emphasis into side stuff. Yes, this inspires us. Let's see what we get. Inspires me to use Bard more often. Setting. All right. That's a good one. Now let's see what happens when we use Deep AI. And what Deep AI, oh, look, see? Potentially unsafe content. I put people in there. I put the word attractive in there. You put the word attractive in, you're going to get nailed. And one thing with AI, once it stops working right, although I was amazed at stock image managed to rally, but once you have trouble with getting the picture that you want with most AI generators that I've used, it's best to just quit. Trying to make a fix on an AI generated picture, it's easier to just download the picture and fix it manually using Photoshop or Photopea or some other photo editor. Wow, we didn't even get the couple on the sand. What happened? Where'd they go? I want them. This one's not even as detailed as the other one was. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, we still got Balloon Man. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, a great rest of 2024. Love you all.